What's up? What's good out there? It's me, your friendly neighborhood Smith. Welcome to my channel, and remember, great days start with good morning. So, good morning. All right, listen. Let's talk some Smif. So today, I'm gonna talk about R. Kelly. Yeah, that's right. Kells, the king of R&B, the Pied Piper R&B, which that moniker should have told us a lot when we think about it. If you know the story of the Pied Piper, you know what I'm talking about. But I digress. In today's video, I just kind of want to ask a few questions. So, as you can tell, I'm black. R. Kelly is like black royalty for us, right? He was a part of major, especially I came up in the 90s, so he played a major part in a lot of my life, my teenage love years and up to my adult love years until even when I got married, like we played Step in the Name of Love at our wedding. So I am linked forever with R. Kelly. And me and a friend, we were talking about it, and they were talking about how, oh, you still listen to R. Kelly? I can't believe you play his music and things like that after what he did and this and that. And it got me to thinking. I'm like, well, we have to be able, in my opinion, we have to be able to separate the, I guess, crime from the person. And that doesn't make us a bad guy. Like, Chris Benoit. What he did was horrible, but that doesn't take away from his wrestling matches and abilities before that. Harvey Weinstein, terrible guy. But are we gonna look at every movie that was produced under Weinstein, and now we can no longer watch those things? And and it's the same thing with R. Kelly and the music. So my first question is, if we look at R. Kelly got sentenced around the same time. I believe the lady's name is Ghislaine Maxwell, if that's how you pronounce it. And she was tied into some really sick stuff. Some really sick kitty diddler behavior. With millionaires and billionaires, and she got sentenced to 20 years. R. Kelly got sentenced to 30 years. I'm not gonna use the race factor, but do you think it was a little excessive? It's hard to kind of talk about it without trying to sound like I'm defending, what R. Kelly did. No way, shape, or form. What I am saying is the man made some very great music. Like, you had I Believe I Can Fly. Like, how many times prior to all this coming out, how many times have we been at graduations or just needed some type of inspiration or been somewhere inspirational and they played that song, I Believe I Can Fly, and does his crime take away the meaning and the message behind that song? Sweet Sadie off the 12 Play album, say that, singing to and about his mom's. For years, used to play that for my moms on Mother's Day. And again, this doesn't make me a sick freak for playing that music. So I guess what my question is to you, the audience. Do you think we should be able to separate a person's behavior, bad behavior especially, from the great achievements they made? For example, O.J. Simpson, okay? Now, technically, O.J. kind of gets a bad rap. Don't crucify me. And the reason I say that is because, he was found innocent in the court of law. We know he did it. But he was found innocent. O.J. the murderer, yeah, that sucks. But O.J. the football player, is a legend. Hulk Hogan with the controversy he went through. Growing up in the 80s, Hulkamania had me saying my prayers and taking my vitamins. I didn't know behind the scenes he was dropping N-bombs and smoking weed and doing blow. That's kind of, the internet age kind of killed a lot of our heroes when you think about that. The Michael Jordan was a saint. They say never meet your heroes, and that's why. But with that being said, are we able to separate a person's bad behavior, even if it's a crime, from their charitable work or their good deeds or their talent? It doesn't give them a pass. Bill Cosby, with everything that happened with Bill Cosby, no matter how you feel about it, does that make us now go back and say, oh, we can't say that the Cosby Show was a great show. It was a lot of moral lessons to be learned from the Cosby Show because of what we found out later in life. So that's the question. And like I said, I've heard people say, oh, I guess boycotting him, if you want to put it that way. I don't listen to his music anymore. I don't do this, I don't do that. I'm like, well, who's really winning there, though? Like, I mean, he's already been compensated for the music and everything. You're just depriving yourself of great music. So I want to know how you feel about it. So please, by all means, speak to me. Get back to me. Comment. DM me. Whatever you want to do. Start a conversation with your friends at home. Two questions. Like, can we separate the behavior from the artist? And also, do you feel that he was... Because, I mean, he still has more court dates coming up. And he's already been sentenced to 30 years. He's 50-something years old. I mean, you know, as black men, we've not known to last that long. So that pretty much is like a... Do we really want R. Kelly to die in prison? That's another question, too. Like, does he deserve a life sentence? You know what I mean? You know, so I mean, what's your feelings about that? If you could comment, and if you haven't already, it's your first time catching one of my videos, please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to celebrate a milestone. I'm a simple guy. I want to start easy. I would like to get to 100 subscribers, and you can help me do that. Okay, just simply like the video, share the video, comment. That helps the algorithm, helps YouTube suggest it more. And I could really use the help, so I appreciate that. It's just a free way of you showing me a little love, and I really much appreciate that. So with that being said, just always remember to be smart, be safe, be sweet, be something, but most importantly, be inspirational, be inspired, be. Peace.